So, this is Christmas. I think is probably how he says that. Christmas. Christmas used to be a patron of mine on Patreon. And, fucking, yeah. Not anymore. But, whatever. He still paid his fucking dime. So, I still shout him out. And he would like me to shout out his YouTube channel. He does like old school gaming playthroughs. And I think that's pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to watch any yet. But I am subscribed to the channel and I plan to watch the Secret of Mana one. Because I want to see if he knows how to fucking fight bosses in Secret of Mana. Because if he doesn't know how to fight bosses in Secret of Mana, I want to be able to make fun of him in his fucking comment section. Because he fucks with me in my comment section. And it's fair. Alright, so, yeah, another one of these. I told you guys this shit was going to happen. For the one person, I think it was, that was like, we're just talking, boring. Yeah, shit's going to happen. Because some projects take longer than we think. And we have to fucking redo them. Slightly. It's minor alteration. But nevertheless, things happen. And some days I want to go to bed early. And today is that day. So, I'm just talking today. I have a couple of things to announce. There is something I do want to talk about. Fuck me in the ass, that's right. Holy shit. You know they say that smoke, lack of sleep fucks with your memory, but you know, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, there was something I didn't want to talk about today. Holy shit. Some people are going to be confused because they're going to read the title of this video and go, it sounds like he knew what he wanted to talk about. Yeah, I do know what I want to talk about. God damn it. But this is kind of going to be heart-to-heart format. This will ramble a lot. So, all aboard the train to Tangent City. Here we go. Because I read comments today. I took like 2 hours to answer comments today. I was very active in the comments today. And really, only with like 2 comments. I mean, I answer a lot of stuff. You know, I kind of made little, you know, remarks here and there and shit like that. Put my little emojis in like I do. Thumbs up. Fucking everything I thought was cool. And yeah, there was a couple of them that I really felt that I needed to explain myself. Because the person in the comment, I just, they didn't quite get what they were saying. And one of them I'm not going to bother to talk about. Because I don't know what happened there. I still don't know what happened there. I want to wait for a response on that one before I like would deem it necessary to like talk about openly. And I still think of this as a private conversation. It is in the comments section, so whatever. Obviously I don't need your help defending myself. I know where I'm coming from. I'm very active in the comments. I'm not trying to discourage discourse. I am trying to discourage like rabid defending, because I see that from time to time. It's getting less, which is cool, because it's almost like you can't exert an amount of. Because control is absolutely not even the same fucking sport as what I want to say. I don't know. Maybe it's like a leading by example type of thing. It's kind of arrogant to say because I'm judging myself by the example I believe that I'm setting. But I would like to believe that I'm attempting to set a pretty good example for how people should communicate with each other online. I think we can tease each other, and I think that teasing can be kind of harsh. But like, I don't know, cause like my dudes, I'll tease the shit out those motherfuckers. Like we'll tease each other about some shit, cause we've been around each other for like 20 years, so we know everything about each other. We went to drunken high school parties together. You know what I mean? So we can dig deep and it's still funny between us. You know what I mean? But like their wives, like, cause I don't really know them that well. You know what I mean? Like I'll push the boundaries because that's the type of person I am. But there are bridges too far there that so, you know, there's degrees in which I fuck with people in relation to my relation to them. And people like Riley, I kind of dig deep sometimes with Riley, cause I've been fucking with Riley for a year now, and I swear to God, man, like, cause I remember what it was now that made me go. I think Riley's sending me secret messages. And here's why. All the videos I've seen people do on Riley, because I like watching them too. All the videos I've seen on Riley, like whenever they do she does the watermark over her face, so you can't take it out of context because there's a thing over her face that says you can't take this out of context, and no backsies and Stampy twice. Fucking, they don't really address it. They just kind of fucking go whatever and ignore it, and nobody bothers with it. But I was like, Riley, nobody's gonna fucking care. If they want to use that clip, guess what? They'll use that clip. Dude, I'm surprised there isn't somebody yet who's taken that video, and I shouldn't probably say this, except A, I don't want to do the editing. I'm fucking lazy. But B, I would like to see somebody who's really good at editing and really has the time to just fucking waste into this project to really, like, get into it and fucking do a good job with it, because I think it would be fucking amazing. But just digitally scrub out that fucking watermark. You can do that. You know what I mean? Like, or like to be like campy about it, fucking like splice in different footage of her saying a word that like that, you know, the mouth movements look like fag. You know, do the fucking bad lip reading bit with it. She'll be changing clothes and kind of positions, like it'll look funny when she says the word, but you can even do that, and it would be hysterical. And like I said, I would love to try and do that, but I don't have the time. The amount of editing that would be involved in that. You know what, honestly? Maybe Christmas. If we get the week off for Christmas, I might just do that as a Christmas present. That might be a thing. I'll have to really think about that. Because it's essentially just going to be her video. How do I do that? I could just have her fucking cussing. Oh my God, I wonder if I could do like Carol of the Bells or something. That would be fucking great. I would do such a bad job with it though, because I'm not good at that kind of shit. That's why my stuff isn't all that overproduced. That's why it's so funny whenever people knock on my production value and shit like that, and the research and the amount of statistics I put up and all that shit. Like, I can do statistics. It's just simple frame changes. But it's a lot of fucking work. And I can just rationalize my way through it because that's what I do here. Like, I'm not trying to really disprove shit. I just want to get the conversation somewhere where it's civil. I want to have a platform. I want my platform to be civil discourse. That's what we're all about here. Civil discourse. We can disagree, and we can be polite. We can pretend that we're sitting across from each other and having a civil discussion with each other in a public place, like you would if you were in a public place having a civil discussion with somebody that you disagree with, we can still do that fucking whole game online. Like, just because we're online, it doesn't mean we have to de-evolve into animals. You know, we can still be people, and we can still be, you know, civil with each other. So I want that. So that's why I push it so much. So I think, you know, it's like you can kind of exert some sort of, not control, not even the same sport, but I don't know, just pressure to not be dicks. And so it's cool that, you know, I've seen a couple of people defending me in response to things, and you know, everybody's still having a good time in the comments, and it's awesome. I love it. People that like to fuck with me are still fucking with me, and people that get upset are upset. But yeah, so one comment, it kind of disappointed me in myself, because to be fair, to be totally honest, I was very flip with it in the video, the Riley video yesterday. I was very flip with the subject of dating a disabled person. I know, I don't even need to watch it back. I know I didn't do a good job of describing myself in that, strictly because of one comment I got. And it's from a person that I really respect, so I take it very seriously. And yeah, I didn't really explain myself. The way it sounded to her, which is totally fair. I'm not knocking her at all for this. It's totally fair that she would probably think that was what I said. I don't even know really entirely where I have her comment. And it wasn't like she went really in depth. It was almost like you said that, and I was kind of like, what? You know? So, but it does bug me personally that maybe somebody might think that I am that flip about it. Like, when I said I wouldn't date somebody that is disabled because, you know, I just couldn't do that. Like, it's not because of the amount of work. It's not like I don't think that person is worth the work involved. Not that at all. There are disabled people in my life, and they're totally worth the work. And it sucks because I know the type of person I am. Like, the way that I, you know, interact with those people, I'm very self-aware. I know exactly the type of person I am. And to fathom entering into a relationship with somebody starting off that way, I mean, that's a tough one. Like, because I know the type of person I am. Like, sooner or later there's gonna be a moment where I'm gonna need to be there, and I'm not gonna be there because that's the type of person I am. I slept through one of my best friend's weddings. Like, I feel like such a piece of shit for it. I slept through his fucking wedding. I woke up and fucking turned off my alarm instead of hitting the snooze and went immediately back to sleep. Fucking, it happens when you try to get 2 hours of sleep. And I should have been more cognizant of when the date was, and I wasn't. And I should have planned for it a hell of a lot better than I did, and I didn't. It is 100% my fucking fault, and it sucks. But it affirms that I know the type of person I am. I texted him like 2 hours before I tried to go to sleep, to try and get at least 6 hours of sleep before I had to be at the wedding. And I went into it knowing that I was fully awake and jacked up, because I did not prepare ahead of time. I need to tire myself out like days in advance if I'm going to try and go to sleep right after work, or it's just fucking isn't going to happen. So I texted him like before I went to bed the first time, and I said, dude, if I sleep through your wedding, I'm really sorry. And sure as shit, I sat in bed like this for hours and hours and hours, and I'd come out and I'd read or try and do all the fucking stupid things that you have at your disposal to try and do to try and get to sleep, and fuck, didn't work. And finally I got to sleep, and I didn't want to wake up. I woke up, hit the fucking alarm off. I don't remember doing it. It wasn't like I don't have a conscious memory of doing it at all. It's a thing that I do sometimes when I'm not getting enough sleep. I just, that half sleep of, yeah, I know how to shut off that. You know? And it sucks. It sucks to know that you're that type of person. It sucks to have somebody be like, dude, gotta come to my wedding. Be like, totally there. And to still in the back of your head be like, oh man, it is entirely possible that you're not gonna make it. Like when I got the third shift job, I was like, oh dude. So, you know, shit happens. But to try and enter into a relationship, to be like, I'm going to try and fall in love with this person, and knowing in advance, just being like, man, there's going to be a time where I'm not going to be there. Because, like, and I'll tell a girl to her face, sweetheart, if you want to date me, that's cool, I like you and all, but you are going to be the 7th most important thing in my life. Like, there's me. I am the most important thing to me. I'm sorry, my survival is paramount to me. I'm sorry if you feel that it should be a different way, but I believe that my health and well-being is the most important thing in my life. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm a dick. Maybe that's why my channel's called the Egocast. Who knows the answers to these questions? Only God, and we don't even know if He's real. So, right? Me. And then my family. If a family member calls me, I need you, whatever it is that's going on, I drop it for them because they're my family. You know what I mean? My best friends. My dudes, my core group of boys and their wives and their children, because that is all. So they come next. Any one of them needs me for anything, I'm fucking there, dude. I would drive to Michigan for my one dude, and wherever the fuck Jeremy's stationed, I'd be there for him too. You know what I mean? So, and then after that is my job, because that's very important to me. It kind of is linked with me, but like I'll toss off my job. Like I'll call off work if one of my dudes or a family member needs me, or if I don't want to go. You know what I mean? Like it's a pyramid. You know, it all ranks itself. And after that is my fans. And I'm not saying that just because to say that because I'm doing a YouTube video and you guys are watching. That's seriously what I would tell somebody if they wanted to enter into a relationship with me. My fans will come before you. Now, that does not mean that you have the power to vote her out of my life or some shit like that. If you don't like her, I don't care. But, like, if I set up a date to play a game with you guys, or if I set a live stream and she calls me with something ridiculous, like, I just want you to come over. No. I'm doing a stream, you know, like, that kind of shit. But if she was in trouble, I would be like, can't do the live stream, sorry, girlfriend's in trouble, and I think you guys would understand. You know what I mean? Like, there's a shit ton of caveats in this. You know what I mean? I'd take a bullet for a family member, I'd take a bullet for a friend. But, you know, and then after that is the channel, welfare of the channel. I would rather, you know, not do joy content anymore and preserve what I want my channel to be than to, you know, just blindly appease you guys with whatever you want. Because, you know, I'm not doing this to do what you want. I'm doing this to do what I want. I outrank you. You're gonna see, like, there's a whole, it's a very complex scale. It's a code of honor that I adhere to. And it doesn't always have to make sense because it's mine. And a girlfriend just starting out comes last. Cause I don't fucking know you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know you're representative. I know the person that you show yourself to be when you're around me. But I don't know you as much as I know a lot of my fans. And think of that. If she doesn't even know that I have a channel on YouTube, she starts off with like a -2 penalty just because she doesn't know I have a channel and she's not a fan. So she doesn't even get the fan discount jump. Like, wrap your mind around that shit. So, and like I said, if she was like, come over and hang out with me tonight, and I was like, I'll do a stream. Well, you don't have to do the stream, it's YouTube. I'll be like, my fans think I'm doing a stream, so I'm doing a stream. Like, you know what I mean? That would be the interaction, and that would be a thing that she would have to fucking understand. So I'm upfront about that shit. I'm very pragmatic about things. I'm very open about who I am. I'll tell you about anything you want to know about me. And so, yeah, that's, you know, and to look at a disabled person, whatever it is their disability is, I mean, whatever it is their disability is, if they have fucking gas, you know, look at them and be like, man, if you stick out too bad, that could come between us. Like, you know what I mean? So, fucking, to look at somebody in a wheelchair or something like that, I can't look them in the eye and be like, you're going to be the 7th most important thing in my life. Come on! You're asking a lot of me, man. You want me to be that fucking mature to be able to fucking... No, I'm not that mature. That's my deep, dark secret. I'm a fucking child. Well, because I want it, you know, like that. No, I can't visit my girl in the hospital. You know what I mean? Like a lot. I could do it if she's sick. You know, I can go visit my girlfriend in the hospital. But like if she's sick a lot, there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna be like, no, I can't do this anymore. And I know that going in. So. It's not whether or not I'm even attracted to. Like I said, I've seen some very attractive disabled people. I have. And I know going in that I'm going to disappoint. So I'm not going to put them through that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I'm dismissive of even thinking of a disabled person as a partner. I'm thinking of a disabled person as a partner. And I'm not going to be a good partner for that person. I know that. I'm not going to be a good partner for that person. That's why I don't date. I know I'm not going to be a good partner for anybody. I don't date any of the girls I know because I know I wouldn't make it. This is not going to end with us happily married. Like, you know, I just know. So I don't bother to try. And, you know, it is what it is. Someday I'll find a girl that I'll be like, you know what, I think I could date her. And then we'll try again. It happens from time to time, and I always fail myself. However you want to look at it. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, so that's where I'm coming from with it. That's my long form explanation of why I don't think I could date a disabled person, because I would fail that test. Like, I know that I'm not the person that can do that. And I know that. And you can say what you want to about me as a person because of that, but hey, at least I'm bothering to put the thought into you. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm not going to stick it out. I know that. So I'm not going to put you through the heartbreak of falling in love with me or whatever, and then me being a fucking dick. I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be a dick, but it kind of makes me a dick. So we live with the crosses that we have to bear. And I bear my cross, and I bear it with certainly not joy, you know. She's got her own cross. And it's made of copper. Joy. Joy has creeped her way back into my mind. For those who don't know, VidMe is no longer. No more VidMe. So, there is nowhere that you can go to see the Dear Joy video. And I'm like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't know where to put it. I don't know if I can upload it to Minds. Maybe I can upload it to Minds. But I don't know how easy that's going to be for people to find. Because Minds is... I don't really like Minds. It's not terribly user-friendly. I still use it because a lot of you guys use it, and that's how you talk to me and stuff. But I don't like Minds because it's really weird. It's like, I don't know. It's a weird. It's like when we used to play Vampire at the college. We used to play Vampire, and every once in a while, people would be like, "We need to throw in Mage and Werewolf with the vampires," and it's like, you really can't do that because if you throw too much shit in, it just ruins everything, and people are gonna want to pick different shit. It's just gonna get confusing, and it sucks. And every time they try it, it sucks. And it's like Minds tried to be like Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. And it's not a user-friendly version of any of them. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's just like, I don't know if it's like a copyright thing, like all three of them have kind of like a lockdown on their format, but nobody seems to be able to really get the format good. Like they're all very clunky. So, I don't know. But yeah, no more VidMe, so there's no more access to the Dear Joy video. I don't want to like, I mean, I can always redact the name and everything and re-upload it. But I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Like, I don't know if that's a problem YouTube-wise. So I don't want to get a strike. I don't want to push this issue. Because a person decided they want to make a fucking issue of it, and I ain't fucking around with that. So, I'm erring on the side of caution here, so be it. But, I was also thinking that I have the art channel. But I'm like, I don't want to put it on the art channel because it's the fucking art channel. And I still, you know, I don't post to it anymore. But I'd like to someday, and you never know what's going to happen in the future. Maybe someday I become rich, famous, you know, million subs YouTuber, and then I have a little art studio that I can fucking record in. And then I can actually do videos for that channel. And that would be cool. And I don't want to sully it with joy. But I do also have a stealth channel that I've never ever talked about, that I made up, that it can be found. It is live. I think it's live. I think it's actually even public. It has 0 subscribers. It has 0 videos. I don't think I did anything with it, but it's there. And I don't know if I want to launch it though with the Joy video, because I don't like the idea of that. So I don't know what to do with that video, because I really like that video, and I think it shows a lot of my views on joy, like my actual views. I really explain my actual views on joy, and I think that there's a really like touching moment in it. And I would like to have that out there in case Joy ever wants to see it. Because I don't know if Joy's seen it. So, you know, I don't know what to do with that one. I have to make so many goddamn accounts. And speaking of which, Patreon, gone. I deleted it yesterday. I looked it up. Because I was late. I said I was going to do it on the 18th. And then I was like, oh, I need to delete my Patreon page. And I looked at the date and I was like, fuck, that's yesterday. So, yeah. But it's gone. It's gone as of the 19th. It's symbolic for the day after. I don't know. But, whatever. It was a symbolic gesture anyways. And there you go. I'm not going to be there at some point because I'm going to fucking lose track of what goddamn day it is. Anyways. So yeah, Patreon is done. It is all done. If you haven't noticed yet, I'm sure at some point you will be getting a notification, or they might not even notify you that fucking you're not donating any money anymore. But yeah, so I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is the Maker's Studio. That's what everybody is recommending to me, Maker's Studio. Because the YouTube thing is fucking like for gaming. And I don't have a webcam, so I don't do live gaming and shit. So I can't use it anyways, so you guys can't use it. But the demand is overwhelming. Everybody wants to give me money. Who am I to argue? So I think Maker's Studio, that's gonna be the thing. But I'm going to actually like pay attention to what I'm doing now, you know what I mean? Like, I know that there are people out there who are going to donate to me, and I know some of the exorbitant sums that some people decided to bestow upon me, and as much as I appreciate that, if I can limit how much you guys are allowed to donate, I will. So I'm going to take this one a hell of a lot more seriously when I set it up, and I'm going to set it up to the parameters that I want you to set within. And you're going to have to deal with that. Because some of you, I don't know. Call it whatever you want to fucking call it. It made me uncomfortable. So there are going to be more strict parameters as to what goes on. And I know better now what I can expect to be able to do as far as to get you guys back for that with the shout out and shit. So I can be a hell of a lot more transparent about what's actually going on. I can be a hell of a lot more realistic and all that shit. And you know, I'm gonna look into Maker's Studio. I'm gonna set that shit up. Probably gonna do that today. And yeah. So there you go with that. There's your update on that. For those of you who are dying to know. And thank you guys very much. Like I'm being kind of flip with it all because it's very emotional for me right now because things have been called into question. So I'm handling it, but you know, I'm handling it. I'm in the process of handling it, and until that is resolved, I can't help but be kind of, you know, I don't know. On edge. I don't want to say on edge about it because it's not that. Again, not even saying support. I just can't even. I can't even think how to express myself about it. But yeah. So, anyways, there's that. I think that's everything. On with the video. Oh my god, I did a half an hour heart-to-heart to talk about this shit. So no shit, there I was. I was driving home from work today, and they got a guy on the radio. I like listening to the Stansberry show. I know that kind of gives away my location a little bit, but not any more than I have before. So I listen to Stansberry on the way home, and sometimes they bring up, you know, the SJW stuff there, right? And so they were talking today about a post that a fan of his show had shared, where somebody was saying that if you buy your kids really nice things like iPads and whatnot, then if they're of believing in Santa age, then you should you should tell them that doesn't come from Santa. That comes from mommy and daddy. Santa only gets you the kind of basic, normal, like action figure type toys. The sweet ass video games and all the expensive shit, that's mom and dad. The reason for this is because poorer families, you know, they send their kids to the same school, but maybe they can't afford an Xbox. You know what I mean? And then they go to school, and then they find out from their kid that has a more well-off family that I got an Xbox for Christmas because Santa really loves me. So the kids are like, oh, Santa doesn't like me. And that's sad. And it is sad, you know? That is sad. And, you know? It just sucks. Like, I don't know. It's one of those unfair things. If it happened to me, would I appreciate it? Fuck no. But there's a lot of things that happened to me when I was a kid that I didn't appreciate. My one friend, Todd, had fucking every G.I. Joe ever made. And it was so cool to go over to Todd's house and play with all his toys. He had a shit ton of toys. And my other friend, he had cool toys. And my one buddy had a Nintendo, and I didn't have a Nintendo. And my other buddy had a Sega, and I didn't have a Nintendo or anything. But like, you know, I got a Game Boy, and that was cool. But I had fucking a million Game Boy games, so because that was my thing. And so all the kids were jealous of me because I had every fucking Game Boy game you'd ever want to play. But I don't fucking have any of them now. I think I have 4. So you grow the fuck up at some point, and then you realize that Santa's not real. And when you get to that point, you go, oh, I always thought that not real guy didn't like me, when really you guys are just fucking poor. And you know, that kind of soothes the sting of fake Santa. I would say silver linings, right? So you find out Santa's not even fucking real, and you stress about this fake asshole that doesn't even exist, not giving you shit, when really it's you fucking assholes that couldn't give me a goddamn thing. I can see why people would be upset about that. I can see why people would want to push that agenda. Yeah, I can totally see that. But, you know, I don't know. You're asking people to not have the magic of Santa. You know? Because Santa's a mythical creature that travels all over the world in one night. Or in one day, technically. And and he delivers presents to all the girls and boys all over the world. But only the good ones, the really, really good ones, they're the only ones that get the really good presents. And all you fucking shit kids, you get crap. And fucking, you gotta leave them cookies and milk. And write them a note. And send it to them to tell you what you want. And sometimes Santa goes to the mall. And he's so powerful, he's at every mall in the world all at once. And he's such a magical creature that can't give me anything anywhere near as cool as what mommy and daddy buy for me. Like, dude, mom and dad buy you shit all year long. Fucking Santa's the one that bestows upon you the cornucopia. I don't know, that's a lot to ask of a parent, I think. Because, I'll be honest with you, when I had a kid, for the 2 years that I had a kid, it was fucking sweet. The first year, we moved in around Christmas time, which was genius, by the way. Moving in a fucking blizzard I highly recommend it. But, so, you know, it was cool, because I borrowed all the Christmas tree and all the decorations from my parents' house, and I got to tell them about, you know, the Christmas decorations, and the ones that I decorated when I was a kid, and my brother and sister's decorations, and shit like that. And it was cool, it was fun, it was awesome, and we did the whole Santa thing, and that was a blast. She totally thought Santa pimped her shit out. She got so many presents. I spent so much money. It was worth it. It was totally worth it. You know what I mean? It was worth it to see the look on her fucking face when she woke up on Christmas. It was so worth it. And there's some people that just can't fucking afford it. No matter how worth it is to throw everything that you have into it, you still have to feed that. The child has to survive to enjoy the toys. You know, and I totally get that. And I get how that's unfair. But life's unfair. That's, you know, that's just a hard fact. Life's unfair. And you kind of got to go, you know what, thank God. Thank God my child has no other choice than to learn that life's unfair. Maybe that will motivate them into wanting to make better of their life than where they are. And maybe they'll persevere. Maybe they'll fucking achieve. And then maybe they'll get me a house. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of gotta hope. You know, if you're struggling for whatever reason it is you're struggling for whatever it is that you're struggling. And you don't want your kid to stay in that. So you gotta turn it into a learning tool and be like, you know, you gotta really apply yourself. You don't want to be like us, you know, because for whatever reason. You gotta be honest. You gotta be upright with your kids. But they gotta be kids too, you know. So if you can afford to have your kids have that wonderment, I don't think you take it from them. You know, like, and the coolest, which was so awesome. Like, dude, this was great. The second year. Because we lived with each other for 2 years. The second Christmas, that was fucking cool. Because we were both very busy. I was working a lot. She was at school all the time. My girlfriend at the time, she was going to school to learn to be a massage therapist. And, you know, the kid was going to school. Not really, though, because Christmas. And, but yeah, there was a lot going on. We were getting strapped for cash. Everything was going downhill. And but you know, I kind of threw myself in, because I'm a big Christmas person. I love Christmas. And so I kind of threw myself into the Christmas, and I was like, I'm going to make it all about the fucking kid, because everything with me and the mom was not good. So I'm like, I'm going to make Christmas all about the kid. This is going to be great. So we told the kid there was going to be no Christmas. We were like, we can't get a tree. Mom and Dad don't have the tree anymore, so we can't even borrow their tree. You know, we can't have a tree. And as far as presents, we're going to get you as many presents as we can, but there's only so many presents that we can afford to get. And, you know, we'll see what Santa comes up with. Because we always, in my family, we always did like, some presents were from people in the family, and some presents were from Mom and Dad. It wasn't like Mom and Dad got us the cool shit, though. Santa got us the cool shit. All those presents were from Santa. I don't know. Maybe there's my bias on the whole fucking subject, is because that was my experience. Santa got us the cool shit because Mom and Dad couldn't afford to get us the cool shit. So, I don't know. But yeah, so we were like, we'll see what Santa gets you, and you'll get what Santa gets you. And so, the day, we played it all the way up to Christmas Eve. We put her in bed with no tree in the fucking apartment. No tree and no presents. Because it was like, we'll just give them to you tomorrow, because no tree. And she was like, she was very, she was cool about it. She was very understanding. She's like, I get it, She she was, you know, she learned a lot of hard lessons in her life. So, and it was another one of those reasons why I wanted to do this. So, you know, we played it all the way, you know, we put her to bed literally with no fucking Christmas tree in the apartment. Like, it was, I could sense the disappointment just reverberating off of her. Because she was a big Christmas person, too. She loved Christmas, too. So, and she bought into the whole Santa thing. I think she bought into the whole Santa thing. I think she was a little bit savvier than she liked to play on Christmas time. But, you know, she bought into the whole Santa thing. And I think she was really disappointed that she didn't get to buy into the whole Santa thing this year. She had to be a fucking real person in the real world. And so, after we put her to bed, we got my parents' Christmas tree out of the fucking laundry room. And we set up the Christmas tree. And, like, we decorated it basic. Like, we got, I think we, I don't know if I found them in mom and dad's stuff. Or if we got just plain bulbs, and we just tinsel and lights. That was it. That was all we did. No ornaments, no decorations. Totally simple, right? And we put a star on top, and we got a shit ton of credit, but like we really fucking like just went crazy. We spent a lot more money than we should have. But we bought a lot of shit for her for Christmas. Everything that she wanted, right? Because I knew going in that we were gonna have, like, to do this prank, whatever you want to call it, and fucking not, you know, really do the nines. That would not have been cool. So we got every fucking thing that she wanted, and so yeah, she woke up in the fucking morning. There's goddamn... We could hear her scream. Like, the apartment was her bedroom, main, like, living room area, and then our bedroom. So it was like a fucking dorm almost. You know, one of those two different room dorms, connecting room. And she came out in the fucking morning, and she's fucking lost her goddamn shit. And already into the fucking presents before we even got out of the bedroom. It was so awesome. It was just the joy in her was so great. You know, it was so cool. And I don't know, man. If you're the type of parent that's ever seen that or experienced that, you know, I think you want the Santa thing to last as long as you can possibly make it. But if you're a parent that can't do it, man, I don't know. That is a rough one. But I just think you're asking a lot.